What's up, Facebook? Welcome to the Mr. Bugsy stream, y'all. I'm Mr. Bugsy in the flesh and the blood, and you're tuning in. If we're not live and you're already here, feel free to hit that follow button so you'll get the notification next time we go live. But if you're here now, feel free to drop in the chat. Let us know how your Friday was. TGIF. Oh, we made it. We made it. Put those seatbelts on, y'all. Let's have a good night. Okay, let's see here. Woo woo. I am so glad that we made it. You know, I'm really disappointed though. Streamlabs did an update and I was like super excited, hoping that it was going to fix the comments issue of the text wrapping. And already I can tell that it did nothing. Absolutely nothing. Q says, Bugsy. What's up, Q? What's up? Welcome, welcome. We made it. We made it to the weekend, chat. We made it to the weekend. Okay, let's see here. Let me fix that. Streamlabs had an update, Q, and I was all really excited. I was like, oh, maybe they fixed the text wrapping on comments. No, didn't really do it. Cal says, hey, Mr. Bugsy. Welcome back, Cal. Welcome back. How's it going? It is Friday, y'all. We made it. I was feeling this week, guys. I was ready for the weekend, to be honest. I've kind of been... The last few days, I've had some really bad, like, migraine issues. Today, even. But I finally got it a little bit in check, so... Yeah, we're gonna have a good time. So I was like, you know, we'll get on now. I almost called it off tonight, chat, because I was like, my head hurt earlier really bad, but it's better. So I was like, let's do it. Okay, let's see. We're gonna get some gas here real quick, and then we're gonna get a load. How's everybody's Friday? Cal, how's it going? Q, how was your week? All right, let's get us a job here. Get a job, bum. Y'all, we reset. We're at 252 followers, and we're headed to the first 500 now. We hit the 250, so now it's time to go for 5. Okay, let's see. Oh, my bad. There we go. Cal says, week was great. Nice. That's good to hear, Cal. That is good to hear. My week was good, too. Last couple days have been a little rough. Like, I've had a really bad migraine. Today, my blood pressure was up. I don't know what's going on. Falling apart, guys. We're getting old. Getting old. Sweet. Let's take this... I want to go to Port Angeles, actually. Oh, because it'll get us to the ocean. The ocean, guys.
The time has arrived, President Wade.
We're gonna haul a boat.
The world awaits your command.
That's great to hear, y'all. If you're just joining us, feel free to hit that like button. That is the quickest and easiest thing you can do. Q came in with that like. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Q says, my week was pretty good. Good. It's good to hear. It's even better that we're headed to the weekend now, to be honest. Sun's still shining, although it's going to rain all weekend here, so I don't know how great the weekend's going to be other than rain. Steven coming in with the 10 stars already. Coming in hot, guys. He's already coming in hot. Oh, wait. We were supposed to go left. We're just going to pretend we didn't run this light. It was going to turn green any minute anyways, chat. Cal says, Mr. Bugsy, are you in Truckers MP or single player? I'm in single player. I haven't downloaded Truckers MP again yet. We're going to get it downloaded and then start doing working on getting some community things set up. So, should be fun. Stay tuned for further details. Q says, oh, that's cute. It shows the like and share. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, I just saw the share come by, too. Q's coming in hot. Coming in hot, hot, hot. Oh. driving the Peterbilt Q, the one that you love with the blue flames. How was everybody's Friday so far? It is 11:42. So it's actually technically almost Saturday, chat.
Turn right.
Feel free to hit those likes if you're just joining us. Whoop. Okay, we need to chill, chat. We need to chill. Okay? Slow. Chill. There we go.
In 400 meters, turn left.
We're picking up a load to take to Port Angeles, Washington. We're going to take it to the coast. Picking up a boat.
You've arrived. Spend my honor and
Steven says playing some Euro Truck Simulator 2 on YouTube. Oh, nice. Nice. Tis fun. I haven't even played it yet. I got it downloaded.
I may be the
But I haven't played it yet.
But you're the president of this country, and it's time to take action.
For a minute there, I thought it was that tank it was going to have us pick up over off to the right. I was like, I thought we were picking up a boat. Q says, I noticed it's already Saturday for me, LMAO. I know, right? So you didn't really get a Friday stream. I don't know if this... I probably shouldn't have called it the TGIF because it's only going to be Friday for like 15 more minutes. It's kind of cheating, chat. Kind of cheating. So, funny story. So we hit 250 followers the other night. And I woke up the next... and we were at 250, right? Woke up the next morning and we had dropped to 249. I was like, what the hell? Who unfollowed? But actually... I don't know if you guys remember on Wednesday, somebody came into the chat asking us to send them letters. I went and looked at that profile. It was literally somebody in prison. I'm pretty sure he got a hold of a phone. So I don't know if he's lost his phone and he unfollowed or what. Maybe that was the follow we lost. I mean, no judgment. It was nice to have him in, but I was like, oh, okay.
Turn right.
Nice. How's everybody's Friday or Saturday? Any fun plans for the weekend, y'all? If you're just joining us, feel free to hit that like button, y'all. Spread the likes and loves. Free for you, and I mean, technically free for me too, but it's so nice. I don't know what I'm gonna do this weekend. It's gonna rain all weekend, so I'm trying to think. What am I gonna do? Probably nothing exciting. Nothing exciting. I'm gonna clean house. That's what I'm gonna do. That's on the agenda. I'm on a boat. Y'all, when we make it to 250 followers, this is gonna be our boat. We're gonna own the boat. We're gonna have to haul it with a semi too. Could you imagine owning a boat so large that you have to pay a semi truck guy to haul it to a new location for you? Must be nice. Or how about Jeff Bezos' new mega yacht that he just purchased for like $500 million that actually comes with its own little like mini service yacht too. Like, I want to be so filthy rich that I can own a yacht that comes with a baby yacht. I don't know. I think that's hilarious, to be honest. Like, I'm sorry, but
Keep right.
it's hilarious. Like,
Exit right.
yeah, I
Exit
could
right.
never even imagine having so much money, having a yacht that comes with its own miniature yacht. It'll never happen. Maybe it will, though.
Keep left.
And they say it's a mini service yacht, but it's still big enough. The miniature yacht is still big enough that it's got a helicopter landing pad on it. I wouldn't say that's necessarily mini. I couldn't even afford the service yacht that it comes with, chat. I mean, let's be real, none of us can. I hear that it's a yacht of money. I've been dying to say that joke, chat.
Keep right.
Y'all, if you have any suggestions for some non-copyright music, totally let me know. I need more music. More music. Charles, coming in with a like. Welcome back, Charles. How's your Friday? It's Friday. That didn't happen. That was just a pothole. That was a pothole. That wasn't my front fender clipping it. Anna Sahib, welcome back. Thank you for that like. Welcome back. How's everybody doing? Steven coming in with the followage of 40 days. Have we been streaming for 40 days already? Mind blown. 40 days. Well, I mean, more than 40 days, because I think, Steven, I think you followed in the first, like, few days. Q says, I'm telling you, these comments not rapping in Streamlabs. Streamlabs even had an update today. My computer updated and I was so excited. I was like, ooh, maybe they fixed the freaking comments. Nah, never. Justin Greenbean coming with a like. What is up? Okay, Q, I'm gonna read because I know it's all about inviting you. If you owned a boat like that, you need to invite your most loyal people who are always here, and your snack queen could bring out snacks. Yes. Q, if I own a boat, you'll definitely be on the boat, but we'll have a snack queen that will bring us the snacks, Q. If I get to the point where I own a boat like that, Q, you might as well you could retire on the snack queen idea. You can just hang out, and we'll have somebody else bring the snacks. You just get to hang out and drink your champagne and turn your nose up to everybody on the service yacht. Totally kidding, guys. Totally kidding. But I just totally outside my realm of thinking. I could never in a million years imagine owning a yacht that comes with a mini yacht that's still more than I could afford. Charles says, hey, how's your day? It's good, it's good. I've been a little bit under the weather the last couple days, chat. I've had a couple migraines. Like, I've woke up in the morning. Yesterday, actually, I was like 2 hours late to work. I mean, I called and I was like, hey, I'm going to clock in a couple hours. I need to get more sleep. And I went back to bed because I just could not. I had such a bad migraine. I was like nauseous. Like, this is horrible. Horrible. And then today, it was better than yesterday, but it was still there when I woke up. But I'm feeling better now, so can't complain. And it's Friday, and I'm still alive, right? That's the most important part. Charles, how was your day? How was your week? We made it to the weekend, chat. Honestly, Heat says, hello. Hello. How was your week? It's Friday. Steven says, Hex with that 8 want crown. I'm not sure what that means, Steven. Sorry, I'm probably not fully mindfully aware to remember what I said that could line up with. I'm definitely ready to sleep in tomorrow, and I'm going
Keep
to.
right. And then exit right.
It's gonna happen. Charles says, good, just had a headache. Right? Me too. It must be going
Exit
around.
right.
Or maybe it's me. I mean, I'm kind of like the common denominator
Continue
now between
straight.
these headaches. I'm just kidding. Y'all, if you're just joining us, feel free to hit that like button. Let us know you are here. If you haven't followed the stream yet, feel free to hit that follow button. We're on the way to our first 500 followers. We crossed the 250 mark finally, and now 500 it is. Charles coming in with the laughy face. I mean, I'm just saying. We got 2 people in the room that have had headaches. There's only one common denominator between the 2 of us. It's not you, Charles, it's me. Famous last words. Red light. Hey, bro. You want to race? You want to race? I got you. All right, we're gonna put it in 1 low instead of low, because we need to get a good. Oh, he saw the light quicker. We're off. No, don't let him win. No, my clutch went out. No, this is not fair. I want a rematch. That's cheap. I'd let him win, chat. I didn't want to hurt his feelings. Charles says, I'm laughing so hard right now. Right? I mean, I'm just saying. Charles says, imagine that being your boat. Actually, we were just talking about that, Charles. We were saying that when the Mr. Bugsy stream takes off and all that, we're going to have this boat one day, you know? I mean, no. And then we went from this to talking about, imagine did you all hear, we were talking about how Jeff Bezos just bought a $500 million yacht that is so big it comes with its own support yacht that they say is a mini yacht, but it's still big enough to hold a helicopter pad for a helicopter landing. Yeah. I mean, the support yacht is bigger and more expensive than this boat. So that's what we were talking about. And Q was discussing that when we get a yacht that big, she was saying we can invite everybody, like all the like hardcore supporters who have been here since day one. We can invite them out. And then she said she could be the snack queen. And I was like, well, at that point, if we've made it to big yacht status with the baby yacht behind us, we might as well just hire another snack queen and they can be on the baby yacht and then they can bring us snacks. And we can just drink champagne and turn our noses up to them like, thank you for the champagne, peasant. I'm just saying, guys. If I had $500 million, I don't think I'd spend it on 2 yachts. Charles said, I knew he bought a boat. But then again, I guess if you had billions of dollars, then like, what is 500 million? It's like pocket change. Okay. Okay, fine. Give me the big yacht with the baby yacht behind it. Charles says, true, true. Honestly, boats are expensive. Boats are really expensive. I mean, you've got the initial purchase, but then there's just the upkeep. I've got a 14-foot aluminum fishing boat that's like nothing special. And that thing costs me more money a year to keep going than I would want to spend, really. So, you know. Is that moss on top of the lake, or is it just green? Charles says, I just got off my console. Oh, nice. What console do you play? Xbox or PlayStation? What were you playing is the question. That's the question of the hour. Oops. Sorry, chat. But I just was looking at how pretty this was and decided we need a picture of the boat on the mountains. Wrong way. Look at the snow-capped mountains in the back. Reminds me of home. This boat is looking, if I'm being honest, chat, this boat's looking a little rough around the edges. Like, is it just me, or does this boat look like sun damaged, like faded from years of use? Like, we're not hauling a brand new boat here. Like, I don't know. It just strikes me as older, you know? Just strikes me as older. Charles says, yes. Xbox. I was playing FFS 19. Oh, nice. Nice. I've had people tell me that game's pretty good. All right, act natural. There's the popos. Put your seatbelt on, Q. Always got to make Q put her seatbelt on, guys. Q never has it on. She's always going to get me in trouble every time we get pulled over. I'm just kidding, Q. I don't know if you wear it in real life. I'm just, you know, in the semi or not. I mean, secret. I'm not wearing my seatbelt either. It is when you actually get the hang of it, right? I feel like that's any game nowadays. Like, games are much more complicated than they were back then. Joshua Fordham coming in with the follow and the like. Thank you so much for that like. Appreciate that like and that follow, Joshua. Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome. How is your Friday? How is your Friday? Feel free to drop in the chat and let us know. Or sit back and enjoy the ride, man. Steven sent 10 more stars. What? Steven's on fire. He coming in hot with the stars, guys. Charles Nichols says, what's your favorite movie? So actually there's two. There's two. Drop Dead Fred. Has anybody heard of Drop Dead Fred? It's actually I think it's an English movie. Very inappropriate. Well, I wouldn't say it's very, like, I mean, it's very, I say it's inappropriate for the age I was when I saw it for the first time. It's hilarious, actually. It's an older film. It's this girl who has an imaginary friend. His name's Fred. And he gets her into so much trouble that the mom, like, basically locks him away in a jack-in-the-box thing, like duct tapes him and then hides him in a closet. And years later, when she's an adult, she goes through a breakup and quits her job. She has like a psychotic break, and she opens that box, and Drop Dead Fred comes out, and all of a sudden she's, you know, an adult in like her 30s and getting into trouble because this imaginary friend is getting her in all sorts of trouble. Yeah, I mean, I always thought it was funny. My siblings also thought it was very funny. We share that commonality with that favorite movie. So yeah, that's one of my favorite movies. And then I would say that's probably my favorite movie. But it's older. Now, if you thought about newer ones, I don't know. I haven't really watched movies for the last like 5-6 years now because I don't buy them anymore. So, and I don't go to like the movie theaters a lot. So I honestly haven't kept up on a lot of movies, to be honest. I've totally gotten out of touch because I just stream stuff. It's kind of slightly depressing. I see the movies when they come onto Netflix and stuff. I don't know. It just didn't end up being a priority. I was thinking about that the other day, actually. Like about a week ago, I was thinking about that. Because like I have a small collection of movies from like a decade ago, and it's like I realized, man, I haven't bought a movie in years. Josh says it's good. That's good to hear, Josh. Welcome to the Mr. Bugsy stream. Do you play ATS, or do you? Some people are truckers in real life, or do you just watch game streams? Like, kind of what brought you here? No pressure. I mean, you know, we're glad to have you. Charles says, no, he hasn't seen it. Have you ever seen Dukes of Hazzard? I have. But it's been forever long ago and everything when I was a kid. I need to watch it again. Actually, one of the streamers that I follow has a Dukes of Hazzard skin, like for one of his semi trucks. I think it's for this Peterbilt. And he does like giveaways where you can win them, but I've never won it. I won a Nintendo skin that's the NES Nintendo. I need to get that and drive it. But I told him, I was like, if you give me the Dukes of Hazzard skin, I'll stream with it because it's got his logo on it. You know, he hasn't said anything yet. He's probably gonna make me win it.
And
He's gonna make me watch him to win
right.
it. You know, give me a reason to be in his chat watching.
Exit right.
Yes, sir. Y'all, it's Friday. We made it. We made it. We got 2 more follows to 255, chat. Woo woo, give it up. Everybody, let's welcome Joshua to the chat, y'all. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, funny story. We hit 250 follows the other night. We're super excited. We went to bed and we woke up to 249 followers. I was like, no! You couldn't wait till we were like 253, like, you know, above the goal and then drop off. Like, it's all good, chat. When you're this lower on followers, you can see when they drop off, you know. But then you'd be like one of those streamers that has like 5.3 thousand followers. Like, you would never notice when one drops off because it just says 5.3, you know. But yeah, I thought that was funny. But we gained another one that same day, so whatever. I was just like, ugh, I hope we at least get to the 250 before I go live again, because I don't have to go to live and be like, guys, we're one away from 250. My favorite was the Maze Runner Death Cure. That sounds familiar. How long ago was that? Has that been in like the last like 5 years or so? I feel like the Maze Runner was a newer movie. I could be wrong. I got almost 300 subs on YouTube. Really? Nice. I guess I need to go to YouTube then. Q says, oh, I was screaming Hope and the Heartbreak and my mom was not happy. It's a good song. You should just play it for her and be like, here, this is why. And then she'll understand. She'll be able to reason with you of why it's a good thing, Q. I've been listening to it far too much. Wow, guys, look, that guy's got $1 million load right there. Look at all that wood. We know how much that's worth right now. It's that IKEA home kit, guys. It's the build your own IKEA house. So, how long did she let you scream it for before she yelled at you? We got some boats. Got some boats. We should just drive into the water, chat. That's the only disappointing thing about this game, is it won't let you drive into the water. There's always a wall right before the water. Because trust me, I tried. Actually, at Port Angeles, where we're going to drop this boat off, it kind of sits on the water. And I just, one day, just got this hair-brained idea. I was like, floor it. And I just went straight for it, and I hit a brick wall right before the water. I was like, well, that was disappointing. That was really disappointing. Steven says gas is worth $3 million, right? How about all the people hoarding gas right now and blowing up their cars? Because sorry, it's not funny. But there was a couple things. There was a Hummer that caught on fire and had like 8 cans of gas in the back, and he lit a cigarette inside of the Hummer. That was intelligent. That was intelligent. And then There was another one, a lady had like several gas cans in her car, and she crashed the car. The car exploded, and she caught on fire. It's like, geez, at least get it home before you light up a cigarette, and don't carry it around in your car. Like, no. And for God's sake, put it in a gas can, chat. I don't mind. Like, buy as much gas as you want or need. Like, you know. I went and filled up my car and my truck and everything. But, like, do it safely. Do it safely. That's all. I did hear that they got the pipelines back up and running, so hopefully that lessens the gas shortage situation. Let's back up. After the second time I played it, so Q, I don't know if you have this problem, but I have a real problem with, when I fall in love with a song, I'll play it on repeat forever. So much so I'll play it until I wear myself out on it, and then it becomes like a song that, not that it's worn out, but I play it forever until I get to this point where I can play it like a normal human being, like once or twice a week. Like, we're talking, I will literally play it on repeat. Like, I went to the lake last summer, and it was a 3-hour drive to the lake, and I had just fallen in love with like 3 songs, and I think those 3 songs were the primary songs I listened to for the 4-hour drive to the lake. So, yeah, it was a problem. It was a real problem. Real problem. Q says, yep, I do that. LMAFMO. Or LMFAO. AEIOU. No. So, Steven, how long have you been on YouTube that you have 300 subscribers? I wanna get on YouTube now. I'm only at 253. No, I am actually working on, I need... Bro, that's an expensive boat you hit. I need to work on, getting my... I'm going to pay for the premium Streamlabs so that I can multi-stream, because I'm going to run YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook all at the same time. Because now's the time to do it. I should have done it actually a long time ago when I fired this up. I should have done it 40 days ago. But anytime's a good time to start, though, you know? Now's better than never, right? So yeah, I'm gonna fire up. We already have a Twitch channel, so... Which, speaking of, if you guys have Twitch, feel free to go find us over there on the Mr. Bugsy stream. And hit the follow on our Twitch so we can get to 50 followers. No pressure. It's Mr. Bugsy stream, all one word with no period or apostrophe. But it's basically the same that we have here. So yeah, we're gonna try to just grow all 3 at once. Because I was doing some research and I was watching some things about streaming, and it does make sense. Like, I mean, I want Facebook to be the primary like thing because I enjoy it and everything, and so I want that to be. But who knows? Like, I'll let the followers dictate, you know? Like, I could stream to all 3. One might blow up more than the other. You know what I mean? So you might as well put yourself out there in all avenues that you can get into. I've been on YouTube for almost a year, but I did other games. Oh, okay. Nice.
Continue
nice.
straight.
Yeah, I need to get the Streamlabs set up for the multi-stream. The only thing I'm worried about with doing it through Streamlabs is and this is just lack of knowledge, so if somebody has more knowledge, feel free to chime in, but I don't know how it tracks, like, because right now, obviously, if somebody comments, likes, or follows, like, I know it's Facebook because that's the only place we are. But I'm like, once we're streaming to 3, like, that's the thing that I've just got to wrap my brain around managing, you know? Because I want to be able to recognize when somebody follows on Twitch or YouTube or Facebook. And then I've got to figure out, like, how does that work for widgets and alerts? I'm sure it works just fine. I just need to pay for the premium and then figure it out.
In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. You've arrived. It's been my honor and duty to see you through this mission.
All right. This might not be the port that I ran into. That I tried to run off the ledge. I think... No? No, because it was like this way, right there. This isn't the one. I was wrong, chat. I was wrong! No! Look at that itty-bitty boat. My boat's bigger than your boat. Nye, 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 nye. I do love the flames on this, chat. This is actually probably one of my favorite trucks. I mean, overall, I'm a Peterbilt fan anyways. And I totally came about this the wrong direction because we got to go in that corner. Oh, chat. Now we done it. No, go back there. We're gonna go at it from a different angle. Let's not screw this boat up. This is like $1 million boat, chat. Q, did you bring any snacks with you? I'm hungry. We need to stop at the gas station so that Q can grab us snacks. We forgot the last couple times, so our bag's probably getting full, empty. Tight one, chat. And this boat trailer does not, because it's shorter than like your average trailer, it, there we go. It corrects really quick. We curbed it. We curbed it, chat. Let's get those hashtag nailed it's rolling in the chat, because we nailed it. I mean, we did. Yeah, I'll check that out later, Steven, after I get off here. I'll go to my YouTube and pick it up. Let's see. Oh, wait. Hey, look, we could pick up another boat while we're here. Ooh, chat. Chat. Let's carry something massive. Do we want to take a large reservoir tank or do we want to take a massive tech part? Q coming in with the hashtag nailed it. What kind of snacks you looking for this time? You know, I don't know. I could really use a Snickers bar. I'm trying to quit soda pop. You know, that's probably where my migraines came from because I haven't drank any soda for a few days. I just now put that in my head. That might be it. I mean, I didn't drink a lot, to be honest, though. This is what I don't understand. Every time you get a wide load, there's always, like, news crews here. Like, they're filming on it. Like we carried a mobile home one time, and they were, like, covering it. It's like, since when are mobile homes, like, news, like, you know, like, when is that, like, news-related? Steven says muchos and cheese. Ooh, Q, that's what we could do when we get to the next snack location. You should, we could get those gas station like nachos and like cheese with the chili on top and cheese and onions and my mouth just watered. Okay. We're changing it to daylight because ain't nobody got time for the darkness.
An elite team has been assembled to guide your mission. Let's get started.
You know, it's funny. I don't know if this is an escorted one or not. Ooh, this is going to be a really tight corner to get around, though. Krishna, coming in with the like. How are you? Welcome back. Welcome back. We're just trying to get out of here without causing complete boat carnage. Q says, oh, we're never going to make it out of this fence if I didn't do it right. Sorry. We did this wrong. Krishna says, I'm fine, bro. Nice, nice. Welcome to the chat. How are you? Or, how was your Friday? I asked, how are you? And I'm like, wait, that was what they were responding to. Yeah. David, Bacon Strips Wallace. Well, I done messed up, chat. We're going to get fired. David coming in with a like. Always with the bacon. Bacon strips. Ooh, why is this going so fast? Krishna coming in with the follow. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Mr. Bugsy stream. Y'all, give it up for Krishna. What? You're officially number 254. How does that feel? Ali coming in with the follow for number 255. That's what I'm talking about, chat. 2 in a row. Nice. Thank you so much, you all. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the Mr. Bugsy stream. How was everybody's Friday so far?
Yeah. Let's get a welcome, Ali, and welcome, Krishna, to the chat.
Q says... Steven says, everyone who's new, hit that follow. David says, how's that song going? You know, we're going to do it again. We're going to bind up again, chat. Nope, we made it. We made it. Okay, we are getting escorted. Okay, that's what I thought. So this time when Morgan Freeman said an elite team has been assembled, he really meant it. Like, literally. You know, David, I've had a migraine the last couple days, so I haven't written any more lyrics. I forgot almost. I need to work on that song.
Oh yeah, baby, it's a Friday night. It's Friday, yeah, we made it, yeah. David Bacon Strips is here. I like bacon. Do you like bacon? I don't know. Who doesn't like bacon? Nom, 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 nom.
David says, I hope you get feeling better.
Continue
You know,
straight.
It's going away slowly. Slowly but surely. Okay, Q said, I actually picked up 2 packs of mixed Hershey candy, and there's mini Snickers in it, so I got you. Ooh, I do love Snickers. I think my favorite candy, growing up, my favorite candy was Snickers. That was the one thing I could agree with my father on. The one thing, because who agrees with their parents on anything, right? But I got my love for Snickers from him. But then into adulthood I went, and the same Hershey's company came out with the whatchamacallit. And quite frankly, I think the whatchamacallit is my favorite chocolate bar. I think it took over Snickers.
Keep
It's
right.
crispy,
And then
crunchy,
turn right.
chocolatey goodness. Has anybody else had a whatchamacallit?
Turn
like,
right.
it's legit a whatchamacallit. It's not that I didn't remember the name. We almost hit that cop car. I appreciate that, David. I do. I think we're on the mend.
Keep
I
right.
think, yeah. I think part of it's the allergies. So it started, I woke up Thursday with a really bad migraine, and that was the day after Wednesday. Well, I mean, obvious. But that was when I was playing outside with a bunch of kids and running around. And I think that, I think just running and breathing super heavy with the higher pollen counts in the air, like right now the pollen and mold in my area is just really up outside. And so I'm thinking that kind of just overdid it, and I woke up feeling horrendous the next day. But I pulled out of it, was able to work, and then I woke up today kind of still feeling it. So I clocked out on lunch and literally went to bed for an hour. Like, I slept through my lunch and then got back up and worked. So, but we made it. And that's all that matters. I'm feeling a little bit better now. I'm hoping that tomorrow brings much better morning when I wake up after because I should be able to sleep in, so. David says, I have had it, but it's been years. Nice. Yeah, I love the whatchamacallit. It's really good. And actually, I'm disappointed because they had the whatchamacallit, and then they released a thingamajig. I love the names, whatchamacallit and thingamajig. 2 terms I've used my whole life. And it was a good one. I can't remember exactly like what it had, but I've never seen it. I had it like twice, and I've never seen it since. You should take some vitamin C. I should. I need to actually go get more, because I usually take it every day, but I need to go get more. Okay, if you're new here, chat, we're currently doing an escorted oversized load, so we can only go like 45 miles an hour, and we definitely can't hit that pilot car, or we're fired. This is a wide load, chat. Like, hopefully they've got the road shut down, because if a car comes, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. Krishna says, where are you headed? We are headed from Port Angeles, Washington, down to Aberdeen. So we're taking this oversized load. Not too far, but, we're going to make it. Sorry it took me a minute and I didn't see that right away. Oh, you said, where am I from? My bad. I heard where you headed from. Don't mind me. This is what 2 days of migraines do. A little bit foggy brain today. I'm from the central United States, like Midwest. Central, just in the middle of, we get everything. We get like the nasty heat and humidity and make you want to hate your life choices in the dead heat of the summer. That's what we get. Y'all, if you're just joining us, feel free to smash those like buttons. Let us know you're here. Spread that love in the chat. Feel free to hit that follow button. Yeah, Carl, come on in with the like and the follow. Y'all new people that have hit the like and the follow, we have this thing here called the triple threat, and that's a one-time thing. So that's when you come here and you like, follow, and then you public share. My goodness, that's when we're like, okay, this person means business. They're the triple threat, because you came on with the gloves of swinging. No pressure. We like the likes and follows, but we got a lot of new likes and follows in a row. So if y'all feel like it, feel free to hit that share button, and we'll get those hashtag triple threats in the chat. David says, extra dry, my knuckles bleed. Oh, yeah. Carl says, keep up the good work. I appreciate that, Carl. Welcome to Mr. Bugsy stream. How was your week? I do appreciate that. We are doing our best to keep up good work. We want to be able to give quality content, have a good time, build a community, a family, all that good stuff. Oh, we have it, guys.
Carl, he's the triple threat. Watch out! He came in with the gloves on. Watch out. Let's get those hashtags.
Well, we just got fired. We hit the escort, guys. We're going to load the checkpoint. We're going to start over. Y'all, let's get the hashtag triple threat in the chat. Carl's the triple threat.
Let's get going.
We need to find something more fun to do with it, too, but, we're working on it. Right now, you just get my undying appreciation and, gratitude. Q says, my favorite chocolates are Lin's that melt in your mouth and Godiva because they have this dark chocolate bar with bitter... Yes, I knew you were going to say raspberry filling. Q, are you a raspberry lover like me? We were meant to be best friends. I love raspberry. Yes. Yes. My favorite cheesecake is white chocolate raspberry truffle. With that Oreo cookie crust, and then the white chocolate cheesecake with raspberries swirled inside of it. Yes. Yes. Thank you so much for that triple threat, Carl. Appreciate those shares, likes, and follows. Welcome to the Mr. Bugsy stream. What brought you in today? Do you play ATS, or do you drive truck, or do you just enjoy game streams? We just like to figure out how people found us, It doesn't really matter. It just creates good conversation. Y'all, if you are just joining us, feel free to hit the like and the follow button if you like. Because you can...
Oh, hit the follow, hit the like.
That's actually part of our song for the Mr. Bugsy stream. It's called Hit the Follow, Hit the Like. It's real. Yeah, David, I totally agree with you, though, on the extra dry and my knuckles bleed. Oops. I mean, that was that semi's fault. Guys, look at that view, though. So, it only started happening to me in the last... Look, they got people pulled over for us. Look at that. I love this highway. I was a server for a long time, and in the wintertime, washing your hands so much, my hands crack and bleed. And so I got to the point where I'd have to put lotion on every time I wash my hands. And thankfully, now that I'm not in that industry anymore, I still wash my hands frequently because I like to be clean, but I don't wash them near as frequently because I'm not taking people's dirty dishes back to a kitchen and having to wash them before taking people's food to them. So drastically cut down the amount of times in a day I have to wash my hands. And so usually my hands hold up a little bit better, but they still get super dry, and I still rely on lotion all winter time. Carl says, remember the movie Maximum Overdrive? I do. It's been a long time since I've watched it. Q says, if you lived close, I would make you one. Baking and cooking is my specialty. What? I mean, who says I have to live close? There's this thing called vacation. No, I don't think I'm going to be traveling for a while, but only because my 3 dogs are needy and I don't have anybody to watch them anymore. you know, anywhere I go is going to have to be within like 5 or 6 hour drive. Y'all, if you were just joining us, feel free to hit the like button. Welcome to the Mr. Bugsy stream. Feel free to drop in the chat. Let us know how your Friday was. We're just cruising along. We're getting an escort because we're hauling a wide load, chat. We got a
Wide load ahead. Wide load.
Steven says, I can't get registration to go through with Truckers MP. That sucks. What? Like, what's the error that it's giving you? Like, do you already have a registration and it's saying that, like, what's the error it's giving you? Carl says, cool gaming setup. I appreciate that, Carl. I appreciate that. Peter Tipton coming in with a like. What is up, Peter? Welcome to the chat. How is it going on this Friday night? We almost hit him. I don't know why he even slowed down, to be honest, chat. I appreciate that like, Peter. Y'all, if you're just joining us, feel free to hit those likes. If you're not a follower, we are looking for followers to get to 500. It's a long ways away, so let's start with 260, which is only 4 away. It's easier to do it in baby steps. Less disappointing, chat. Less disappointing. I appreciate that, Carl. Yeah, it's pretty good. What you can't see is I also run this with a dual monitor setup. So like when I'm in the cab of my truck it's two 32-inch curved gaming monitors. So it's pretty wide display. That's why you'll see me turning my head like really far because my right mirror is all the way over there. So it's a cool setup, to be honest. I've really enjoyed it. Took a lot of work. Just makes it more realistic, you know. I like it. It's whatever. Eventually, I'm gonna share a picture of my setup, but I think we're gonna set like a follower goal before I start sharing technology photos that are, you know, because they're pretty sexy. Remember the movie Trucks? I do not. I remember the movie Cars. That was a good one. What's the movie Trucks? When did it come out? What's it about? Trucks. Something about my Steam playtime is not showing, so I go back to try again. It says come back later. I had that same problem, and I'm trying to think now how I'd fixed it. Did you set everything to like public or whatever? Like it shows you to go into like these two options and set them as like a public kind of option instead of private. And I did that, and then I think I restarted my computer after I set that to private or to public. I think I reset everything, like shut down and then reloaded Steam, and I think that's what fixed it. I could be wrong. Like, that was something that hung me up for like 10 minutes, Steven. Like, it was 10 minutes of going back and forth. And I was trying to get it going because I was trying to go live. Oh, I wasn't a streamer at the time, but I was trying to join a live streamers community night. And like, I was like panic mode trying to rush to set up Truckers MP. That's why I always tell everybody with Truckers MP, like, it's very like specific on the instructions. And it is a little bit difficult, but once you get it going, it's pretty great. Anil coming in with a like. Thank you so much for that like. Welcome to the Mr. Bugsy stream. Y'all, if you are just joining us, feel free to hit those likes, follows, and shares, y'all. Spread the love. Welcome to the Mr. Bugsy stream. We're all about family-friendly fun. Having a good time.
Keep
I mean,
right.
for the most part.
And
we do
turn
have a
right.
few 18-plus streams here or there when we're playing games that have more mature content, but we're
Turn
building
right.
that community together one person at a time. Oof, that was a wide load, guys. This is, I think this is one of the bigger loads I've ever taken, to be honest. Like, Trucks is a 1997 Canadian and American television
400
horror
meters.
film directed
Turn
by
left.
Chris Thompson.
Turn
Okay.
left.
Interesting. I might have to check that out. Y'all, we made it. We made it in one piece. We only got fired once, chat. We only got fired once. How about that? Ah. I'll take it. Last time we did a load like this with an escort, I think we got fired like 3 or 4 times because I kept running into the car on accident. It's pretty embarrassing because it was live on stream. But, you know. We're going to go right here, so we're definitely going to have to prepare. Oh! Didn't mean to do that. And then I just turned way too sharp.
Barack, it's been my honor and duty to see you through this mission.
Michael House coming in with a like. Welcome back, man. Welcome back. How was your Friday? We made it, chat, y'all. We made it to Friday. So was this not the way we were supposed to go? Was it straight ahead or what? I don't know what I did wrong, chat. I don't know what I did wrong. Oh, I guess it was straight ahead.
Our mission
My
is
bad.
to secure the safety of the American
My bad.
people.
I misunderstood, chat. In orbit over Nevada desert, alien invaders use unknown powers. Fake trucks come to life to use weapons. The unmanned vehicles turn homicidal on its owners. People inside a remote diner below. Initial release October 29th, 1987. Ooh, I'm gonna check that out. That's kind of giving me the vibes of Stephen King's Christine, the car that goes crazy and kills people. Is that Trucks based on a Stephen King book? Michael says, good. That's good to hear, man. It is Friday, and we made it. Oop. I swear, if that doesn't give us the green ding. How could that not be a nailed it, chat? How could that not be a nailed it? And this is a trailer you can't back up. I'm telling you, this game hates me today. Try this again. Pretend that didn't happen. It's based on Stephen King's short story Trucks. Okay. I was gonna say, that sounds like a Stephen King novel. Totally did. Welcome to the chat, Garcia. I would appreciate it if we would keep that word out of here just to keep it family friendly and clean. We are playing American Truck Simulator. It's a PC-only game, and I butchered it again. We're not going to get the green ding. Okay, we're going to have to figure this out. It's a game, Garcia, and I would appreciate it if you would keep your comments family friendly and clean, and I'm not going to ask you again. I'm trying to be polite about it, but I will ban you from the stream if you keep it up. I answered you, Garcia. It's called American Truck Simulator, and it's a PC-only game. It's all good, man. We're just a family-friendly stream, so we try to keep it clean. We got kiddos watching. So this is called American Truck Simulator. It is a PC-only game. All right, you too, man. Have a good day. Okay, I think we took it wide enough this time. If we didn't, I'm just going to abandon the load because I don't know what else we're supposed to do. Green ding! We did it! Carl coming in with the official trailer. I'm going to watch that after this is over.
We owe it to our children to have you arrive safely.
Oh, it's a group. Steven says I'm in Rome. Nice. On Euro Truck Simulator? Nice. I need to get my Euro Truck Simulator started up and play it. Because I bought it. We got 1 mile to go, chat. We're going to pick up a load and take it down the coastline. Okay, this is weird. I don't see... Oh, there's the stop. I was going to say, I don't see a stop sign. I was like this. Where's the stop sign? It's right there, chat. Right there. It's called a red light. Carl says, you're cool. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. We try. We try to have fun. We try to have a good time, chat. And obviously, we try to keep things clean, family-friendly, and just have fun.
Keep left. And then
Life's
turn
too
left.
short. Well, life's too short, so love
left.
the one you got. Carl says I'm from Connecticut. Oh, nice, nice. When I was a kid, I pronounced it Connect-to-kit. When I was like a toddler, obviously. Nice. How's the weather out in Connecticut?
In 400 meters, turn left.
Q says,
Turn
me
left.
too, bro. Right? Q, you're in Connecticut? Carl says, good.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Turn right. Turn right.
It's been my honor and duty to see you from this distance.
Q says, yes, I didn't know that. Well, maybe I did know that. And just spaced, like, didn't get the connection. We're gonna haul some doubles. Double trouble. All right, guys, we're gonna have to be really careful here, okay? Because this load is worth about $1 million because it's wood. So we're gonna have to be really careful not to crash once we have the trailer on, of course. Once we have the trailer on.
Secret Service has your back, and so do I. Let's go.
Meridian, Connecticut, and Brantford. Nice, nice. Those are good areas. Connecticut. I've always wanted to go to Connecticut. One of these days I will travel there. One of these days. There's so many places I want to go and see, and so many that I probably will never see in my lifetime. It's kind of depressing. Are we going to make it around that light? Just barely. That's what we call perfection. Steven says, I'm from Southwest Virginia. Nice. had a family friend growing up that was from Virginia. Meet Virginia. Q says, if you do, I will make you food and bring it to you. Only if you make me a white chocolate cheesecake.
Keep right. And then turn right.
That would be great.
Turn right.
Oop. Okay, guys, we got to be really careful because this is a very expensive load here. I need to take a picture of this and post it on Facebook and say, we'll trade for a mega yacht.
Right.
No low
And
ball
then
offers. I
turn right.
know what I've got. Remember the movie Black Dog? I
Turn
know.
right.
That's a movie I haven't seen. What is everybody's favorite movie? Let's get the favorite movies in the chat. My favorite movie is Drop Dead Fred. If you haven't seen it, it's worth watching. It's making me want to watch it. I haven't watched it in forever, in years. I need to buy a new copy because I lost my copy, but the problem is it's a foreign film. So to buy a US copy is like ridiculously expensive. I think it's like $50 for the US copy of the movie. But it's worth it. It's pretty funny. Oof. Q, I was just thinking, you better be careful playing Hope and the Heartbreak too much, because if your mom finds out where you found that from, she might tell you you can't watch me anymore. I'm just kidding. Oops. I told you guys, we got to drive safe. This is a $1 million load right here, chat. This is $1 million worth of wood right here. Actually, it's probably $1 billion with the current wood prices. How was everybody's night? Everybody, if you're just joining us, feel free to hit those likes. Feel free to drop in the chat and let us know how your Friday was. We're having a good time here on the Mr. Bugsy stream. Just having a nice, chill little Friday. Not trying to expel too much energy tonight, you know? Don't want to give ourselves another induced migraine. That it is like 1 o'clock in the morning, like way past my bedtime. Not really. I'm gonna sleep good tonight, chat.
Turn right.
I'm actually pretty excited to sleep in tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna set an alarm.
Turn right.
Look at that corner, chat. Made it. If I'm correct, though, is this semi gonna hit us, or just is he gonna slow down? Sure was coming up on our rear end pretty fast. We should be getting onto the coastline here. Maximum overdrive and trucks and Christine. 1983 and Killdozer. Nice. Ooh. Yeah, Stephen King movies and novels are pretty good movies, but also very, like, creepy. That guy's brilliant in his writing, but kind of creepy. Like, it makes you really wonder what's going on. Like, it makes you wonder what's going on in an author's head that produces that kind of content. Like what's going on in your, like, because I could never put that stuff together. Like, you've got a really good imagination or you're freaking crazy. One of the two. I mean, I'm crazy and I don't even have that. Who knows? Gotta be careful. Oof, we almost clipped him with the tail of our trailer, chat. We'll just pretend that didn't happen. We have 141 miles to go to our destination. And if you're just joining us, we're carrying about $1.5 million worth of wood. It looks like $1.5 million, right? I don't know, I've lost count. Actually, it's probably like $1 million for each one of those boards. Who knows? You know what's cheaper than the wood, chat? In fact, it's free. Hitting the like button. It's super free. It's cheaper than the wood. And it helps me. Now, why would they have an entrance to like a state park like blocked off? Why even build that road? Because that just makes me want to go up that way. And you've blocked it off. It's not allowed. Is this a boat that crashed on the shore? Or did they just park it? Somebody's having a bad day. It looks kind of parked. From up there, it looked like it was crashed into the shore. I mean, let's be real, it's crashed. I need to download the accessories and get a...
In 400 meters.
You can
right.
download accessories queue and have passengers. I should get a passenger like you. I should
Turn
put
right.
you in the passenger seat queue. With a cell phone in your hand, texting. I love this bridge. We're entering Oregon. That view. Q says, I'm so for it. Okay, I'm gonna find a Q and put her in the seat. I'm gonna have to look into the mods. One of the streamers that I follow, actually Wizard Magic, the one that I've done the co-streams with, he always puts his fiancee Lisa in the passenger seat, and she's always got a phone texting. He always looks over, and Lisa's in this truck. Lisa's in the truck with us today. Everybody in the chat starts saying hi to Lisa. It's pretty great. Whoop whoop! Y'all, if you're just joining us, feel free to hit those likes, throw down in the chat, let us know how your Friday was. We definitely love to hear from you. Love to see those likes, follows, and shares coming through. So simple for you, but does a lot for me. It's great. We're going to build this community 500 strong as soon as we know it. It's going to take a long... I'm hoping that we can do it faster than we did the first 250. But we did the first 250 pretty fast, chat.
Turn right.
Ooh, we stopping. Sorry. Sorry, sir. We've got so much expensive cargo. We got precious cargo. Q, what is your favorite cookie and dessert to make? Or do you prefer like cooking food, like meals instead of desserts?
Take the first exit, President Wazer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. I feel like that was my butler voice. Yes, sir. Would you like some more Grey Poupon? That's when I become Bezos's butler on his mega yacht. I'll get to sleep on the brakes did not want to stop there. Q says, I love doing both so much. Really, really. Yeah, see, I love to cook. I do. I don't cook enough, but I do love to cook. I want to get more adventurous in my cooking too. Like I want to like think outside the box. Like sometimes I think my cooking is just too like, I don't know, what's the word? I don't know. Basic. Like I want to get more fancy. Like I want to make some fancy street tacos. I want to make some carne asada steak street tacos. I love street tacos on a corn shell. Squeeze, you know, you get the meat and cilantro, a little bit of salsa, squeeze a lime wedge onto one and just yum. Love street tacos. I don't really bake enough, but I did just get a KitchenAid mixer, so I am going to start attempting some baking here or there. But food is life. Like I'm the type though, like I like to cook for other people. Like I like to cook for other people as kind of, cause for me like cooking and eating is a very like, what's the word that I'm thinking for? It's a very communal kind of thing. I'm drawing a mind blank on the word that I'm thinking, but for me, cooking is very like, you know, it brings people together, like over food and stuff. So I'm the type I like to cook for people, and I get a lot of joy out of people enjoying the food and stuff. Q says, hit me up sometimes, and we can go over some stuff to cook. Ooh, we could do a Discord talk. Do you have Discord? I love to cook for others. It's only me and my mom, so I don't really cook. Like that's kind of the same thing. Like I like to cook for others too, and I live alone, so I don't cook a lot anymore. It seems. Well, I mean, I do cook, but I cook just. I think that's partly why I just stick to such basic things, just you know, quick, easy kind of stuff. But I want to start doing some more fancy stuff. Yeah, I'd be down to learn some recipes from you, Q. Q says, I do have Discord. Sweet. So I have a Discord for the stream, but I need to build it out before I'm ready to like release it to people. I might work on that tomorrow afternoon and get that set up, because I want to get people to start joining the Discord, because then I can also send out live notifications from there. Plus it's a good way to like people can talk outside of hours kind of stuff. I mean, all streamers pretty much have a Discord for their channel, so that's just one of the other keys I gotta do. But we could totally drop into a chat there sometime. and talk about it. I'd be down. I think if I do the server, I think we're going to have a food channel on the Discord server where people can post photos and recipes and stuff. Because I'm a foodie, so like I love to post photos of my food and stuff. So we'll just probably have like a food channel on the side that people can drop like photos of their food that they cook and stuff like that. That might be something fun. Just some ideas. Nothing special, chat. It's getting hot in here. Let's roll down the window. Gets so much louder, chat. Y'all, we are 4 followers away from 260 followers. That is insane. It's insane. That's so exciting. If you haven't followed the stream yet, feel free to hit that follow button and join the Mr. Bugsy family. I don't bite, Q does. Woo! It's a nice echo. What the? That could be my sensor button. We're here to the water, chat. Ooh, we're gonna die. We're gonna crash this load of wood and lose all our money. Q says, I do, just saying. You do have the Discord or like to take pictures of your food? Yeah, I'll get the Discord set up and I'll share the link with you. I'll try to get it ready this weekend and I'll share because I'm going to start putting it in our description and get people to start joining. Oh, Q, that's right. Q, I'm still a little bit foggy brain and I forgot all about the bite conversation. Q bites. Close your eyes. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. Close your eyes. It didn't happen. Oops a daisy. Don't mind me. Rude. It said viewpoint, but that's not a viewpoint. I mean, it's a view. It's an incredible view. But it's not your typical viewpoint where then they take you out of the truck and drive you around the city kind of thing. Or fly you, I should say. Q says, that's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Right? I'm gonna roll up the windows so that we can turn on the AC in the cab, chat. It's getting hot in here, so turn on all the AC. That's the lyrics. Y'all, if you're just joining us, feel free to hit those like button, y'all. Hit the like, hit the follow.
Oh, Mr. Bugsy's in the house. You already know what I'm about. It's Mr. Bugsy's stream. Yeah, guys, are you ready? Okay, hit the follow, hit the like, hit the share and make my night. Join the Bugsy family, it's really freaking easy. Logan, so easy, let me break it down here for you. Let me break it down so nice and easy. First you hit the follow, then you hit the like, then you hit the share and bring your friends up here tonight. Join as a family, wherever God wants to be. Hit the follow, hit the like. Logan!
And coming in with the like and the follow right in the song. He knows how to drop those follows and likes, y'all. Welcome to the stream, Logan. Welcome, welcome. How is your Friday? Oh, we can't drive. If you can't find them, grind them. Surely we did not get all the way down to third. So busy singing, we messed it up. Steven says, I would definitely join the Discord. But anyways, I just did a... It's not... Streamlabs is not rapping. Deverly, 1876 miles. Dang, that's deadly. Why are my comments even getting worse, chat? It got worse. So we're having an issue with Streamlabs, like, wrapping all the comments, and they just got worse, because now they're not even dropping down to the next line. I'm gonna have, you know what, I'm gonna have to Google that after this. I'm gonna have to Google it. It's driving me crazy. It's been a month. Like, get your stuff together. There's gotta be a fix to it. There's gotta be some sort of fix. And I'm not the only one having the problem. This isn't like a me thing. Like, multiple streamers are complaining about the exact same thing. The comments are really becoming an issue. Hey bro, sorry to say, but it's Saturday evening, 6:08 p.m. Nice. Where are you from, man? Where are you from? Yeah, I mean, if I'm being honest, it's definitely Saturday morning now, 1:11 a.m. for me. So, I mean, it's no longer Friday, so I appreciate that, Logan. I appreciate that. Where are you from, man? Where are you from? Wait, let me guess. Are you from Australia? I feel like that's like Australia timing, like to be that far ahead of me. My best friend used to live in Australia, so I feel like that's kind of like what time it would be if I was trying to talk to him. But I could be completely wrong. Steven says delivery over 1,876 miles. Nice. That's hardcore, man. I like the... I mean, I haven't really done a long haul yet. I need to. I like, usually, for streaming, I like to keep it... I might do some long hauls, like, for events and stuff. You know, like, but I always like to keep it, like, 300 to 500 miles just for timing. Logan says, hell no, LMA. I knew I could have been wrong. I never said I was right. Sorry. I'm sorry, man. Don't unfollow, please. Stay. Don't leave. We weren't trying to offend. New Zealand. Oh, nice. Nice.
Continue straight.
New Zealand is on the list. I want to go to New Zealand and Iceland. Those are the two, like, places I want to be. Hopefully see the Northern Lights. I went to Alaska, like 4 years ago.
Keep left and then turn
4.5. To see the Northern Lights, and they didn't
Turn
come
left.
out once in the 2 weeks we were there, or in the week we were there. So just like disappointing. But it wasn't a disappointing trip because it was a great trip. Logan says, love your setup. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's been a while to put it all together here, but we definitely love it. Actually, what you can't see is we have two 32-inch curved monitors that is the cab of the truck. So, like, that's why I look over this way a lot, because I'm looking over all the way to the right to my right mirror. It's like all the way over there. Yeah, it's fun. It makes it, for me, it just makes the game for me. I mean, you can play it any way you want, and most people play on one screen. I did for a long time. I just now went to the 2 screens and stuff, but it makes it fun. It's been a lot of fun. Do you play ATS, Logan, or do you play video games? What kind of brought you here? Other than being awesome.
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
I should change the word to everything is cool when you're part of Bugsy's stream. There we go. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of Bugsy's stream. Everything is awesome. We're living a dream. I'm sorry. Sometimes I amuse myself, chat. Is that okay? I don't know if that's okay or not. I don't know if that's a sign of being crazy or if it's okay. You tell me. We got 1 mile. We're almost there, chat. What I should have done is instead of loading this wood, I should have told everyone I got robbed. And I should have sold this wood on the black market because I could buy a Jeff Bezos $500 million yacht with this load. Look at that mural of the... Oh, I've never seen this before. Look at this mural of these dolphins, chat. Dolphins are one of my favorite animals. Sorry, sir. Call my agent. His name's Jake from State Farm. Look at this mural. Sorry, I gotta take a picture. I've never seen this before. I don't think those are dolphins, though. They're whales. I play PUBG and FS10. Nice. Nice. FS10, is that flight sim? No. Try to figure out what that abbreviation one is. I'm actually fairly new to the PC gaming world, so ATS kind of brought me into that. I was PlayStation before that, and I pretty much only played Call of Duty or Grand Theft Auto, and really rarely. I hadn't played my PlayStation for a couple of years, actually. And now I play all the time. Q says, when you amuse yourself, I get very amused. Nice.
Turn right.
I mean, I feel like you have to find yourself funny in order for others to find you funny. Because if you don't find yourself funny, I mean, it's very biased. I mean, you could be biased, so you got to be real with yourself. But if you legit think find yourself funny, then you'll believe in that, and that's how you'll make other people laugh, because they'll believe in the funniness. Oh, Farming Sim 19. Sorry, on PS4. No need to be sorry, man. I was just clarifying. Yeah, I got Farming Sim 19 on PC now, but I had Farming Sim 17 on my PlayStation. So, I love Farming Sim. It's fun. We might stream it eventually, but it's a good game.
You've arrived.
It's fun with this steering wheel.
To see you through this mission.
There we go. I was like, why didn't it ding? What did I do wrong? I'm looking for a jailbroken PS4. What's a jailbroken PS4? I don't even know that. I know what jailbreaking is, cell phone wise, but I didn't know you could get jailbroken PlayStations. What does that do? Allow you to play Xbox? No, I'm kidding. Now you're gonna make me Google it. Let's get the hashtag nailed it rolling in the chat, y'all. Because that's a hashtag nailed it 10-4. Q says, Bugsy, we got to play Dead by Daylight together. Ooh, I need to look that game up. You've said that twice. I need to look it up. Is it fun? What do you do besides try not to be dead by daylight? You see what I did there? That was another one of those amusing comments, chat. Q coming in with the hashtag nailed it. What do you think, chat? Should we do one more? Or should we call it quits?
Let's roll.
And then we're going to go to bed.
Our children to have you arrive safely.
The killers are all from horror movies and stuff. Really? Ooh. I'm gonna look it up. Don't let me forget. It definitely sounds like a good game. There's so many games I want to play now. If you would have told me a year ago that this would be where we'd be at, I would have never believed it.
400 meters. Turn left.
Whoop, daisy. Y'all, if you are just joining us, welcome to the Mr. Bugsy stream. So glad that you could make it. Feel free to hit that like button, spread the love. If you're not a follower yet, we are looking to get to our first 500 followers, so feel free to hit that follow button, y'all.
Hit the follow, hit the like.
Ooh, I wonder what they're talking about, chat. What are they talking about? Me? I heard him say something about me. Ooh, you have Freddy, Jason, Leatherface, Ghostface. Ooh. I used to have nightmares of Freddy when I was a kid.
400 meters. Turn left.
1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. Yeah, that movie gave me nightmares as a child. That movie terrified me to death. Q says, same. Yeah, and you want to know why that movie terrified me to death? So when I was like 6 is when I watched it for the first time. Totally inappropriate. Totally inappropriate. I blame my father for that. Then I blame him even more for the trauma and nightmares experienced because we watched it. I was terrified. And then I went to bed. My older sister, she's like 10 years older than me, so I think I was like 5 or 6. She was probably like 15, 16. Her and I were super close, so I was so scared. I was like, I wanted to sleep in her bed with her, so I was like... So I go to bed, and we're down in a basement, right? Well, my father thought it was funny to take steak knives and tape them to his fingers and then hide down in the furnace room, which was right off of her bedroom in the basement, like a big wide opening to it. And we were laying in the bed, and then he started moving, and we could see a shadow. And then he takes those knives that are taped to his fingers and just scrapes them along the air duct to the furnace. Oh my gosh! Heebie-jeebies. I ran upstairs so fast for my life. Horrible. This is the same father that went deer hunting one year. I wasn't even conceived yet. I wasn't even a child yet.
Keep right.
But he went deer hunting one year, and he came home and he had it like hanging in the garage. And I guess he looked over and saw a red can of spray paint. So he spray painted the nose of the deer and then called my sister Katie out to the garage.
To see you through this mission.
And basically proceeded to tell her that there wasn't going to be Christmas that year because he shot Rudolph. Now that's funny. But also horrible. Oh yeah, we gotta stop and take... Q says, I would have lost my mind, right? I blame my father for my trauma. I'm just kidding. Q says that's horrible, right? Right, I know. My mom tells that story of the Rudolph. She was pissed.
Let's get going. The leaders of many foreign nations await your arrival.
Ooh, it's gonna rain. We haven't had rain in a long time. A lot of streamers change the weather. They don't like the rain. I like the rain. The only thing I don't like is the night because it just... And the only reason why I'd do the night in normal. The only reason why I don't like night is because it just doesn't show up well on the stream, so it's just not as cool. Steven says, got my Truckers MP working now. You need to. Nice. Nice. What did you have to do again? Because I can't remember. More than likely, I'm going to have the problem again because I got to download it onto this computer. I need to. I was waiting for Truckers MP to get updated, and now it's updated, so I need to quit dragging my feet on that. Q says, I love the rain. Right? And I wonder who'll stop the rain. Little Creedence Clearwater Revival. Yeah, a lot of streamers turn the rain off. I'm like, oh.
And pin, turn left.
That's what I have a button on my button box for, is to turn the wipers on. I almost forgot to turn my lights on, though. You're supposed to have your headlights on when your wipers are on, chat. Listen to that. Raindrops are falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Oh, do 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 do. Q says, music to my ears, right? Right? I love the rain. I used to, as a kid, love sitting under like our covered porch whenever it would rain, and I would just like sleep in a chair, just like listening to it. I wouldn't even sleep, but I'd just like, sorry, chap. I would like close my eyes and just like, I love the smell of rain too. Like, it sounds nice, but it also smells nice. Like, one of my favorite smells is when the rain first starts coming and you can smell the smell of the rain mixed with the pavement, like that. And that's only like a brief time that smell is there, and then like it rains enough that the smell goes away. But that first few like minutes of the rain, when you like smell the pavement mixed with rain, does anybody know what I'm talking about? Like, or am I just weird? I mean, well, don't answer that. We know the answer, chat. We know the answer.
Oh, hit the follow, hit the like.
I wonder if we've lost any followers tonight since we gained followers, you know? They follow and then you talk for 5 minutes and they're like, oh, screw that guy. That was a mistake. Did you say steak? I love that movie too. Whoop. I think there's been a mistake. Did you say steak? Q says, people think I'm crazy, but I love thunderstorms. The smell is amazing. Yes. Totally agree with you. I mean, within reason though, like sometimes where I'm at in the springtime, it will rain for a week at a time, and then that gets old. But when you go time without raining for a couple of days is a welcome. Like, I like the sound. I'll even crack my bedroom window open and let the smell get into my house from the rain and like sleep to the rain. So nice. So nice. Y'all, if you are just joining us, feel free to hit those like buttons. Welcome to the Mr. Bugsy stream. We're just having a chill ride night, guys. We got 129 miles to go.
Continue
Oh, see,
straight.
it finally decided to show me the rest of your comment. Yes. See, it finally wrapped him again. I'm telling you, Streamlabs is messed up. People think I'm crazy, but I love thunderstorms. The smell is amazing. See, that's where it was cut off. All I could see is the smell is amazing, and it looked like that was the end of what you said. And then magically a paragraph appeared. And the roll of thunder is just beautiful, and then you get the crack of lightning, which is nature's natural fireworks. See, that was so much better of a comment than the first line. So glad I got to read it. Yes, I agree with
Keep
you.
left.
Absolutely.
And then turn left.
I would love for it to rain that much. Really?
Turn left.
Move to Oregon, to Portland. Rains there all the time. Actually, one of my cousins moved there. Didn't realize it rained all the time. He moved there. He lived there for 6 months. And he said it rained most of the 6 months, and he moved back. He couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. No, I do enjoy rain. Yeah. I would love to have like a cabin out kind of in the woods and like have it rain and just sit in the cabin listening to it beat down onto the metal roof. You know? Yeah. That sounds like heaven. Really does. Looks like the rain went away, though. That's disappointing. It's over. See, and now we won't get rain for another 10 streams. We can't be that lucky. All right, we're gonna turn it to daylight. Is that an airplane in the middle of the road? That is an airplane in the middle of the road, chat. Somebody on Flight Simulator had an engine go out. They had to land on the ATS highway, chat. Got 90 miles left, chat. They sure do fly by. I can't believe it's already 1:34 in the morning. Time flies when you're having fun, chat. I'm hoping that tomorrow I'm gonna get some house cleaning done.
Keep right.
I'm
And
hoping
then
to stream
turn
some
right.
of the Grand Theft Auto Police roleplay again with Wizard Magic tomorrow, some point, and then
Turn right.
play ATS as well. But pardon me. Don't mind me.
Keep right.
Q says, I suffer from headaches, so when it's dark and gloomy with the rain, that's going to leave a mark. I'm just my happiest because I'm sensitive to light. I feel that. especially after this last couple of days, Q. Because this last couple of days, I've had one of those headaches that's in like the back of your neck, like right at the bottom of your brain stem kind of thing, like right there at the base of your brain where it meets with the neck. My God, I feel like those are some of the worst. In fact, it's kind of tensed up my neck too. So I totally can feel where you're coming from, especially because I don't normally get headaches regularly, so to have 2 days where I've got a migraine that's making me sick to my stomach is ridiculous. So I couldn't imagine suffering from it more regularly.
Keep left.
Yeah, I definitely I do like darker times and stuff too. Sometimes, like I used to, when I commuted to the office all the time, sometimes I would have such a like long, crazy day, and I commute like, I live 45 minutes away from my office. So for like over 3 years, I drove 45 minutes each way, and that was if I didn't hit rush hour. Sometimes my morning commute and rush hour could, because there's the highway that I had to take was always under construction some way. They would finish one area and then they'd move to the next. And so sometimes my morning commute would be like an hour and 10 minutes, you know, and then evenings usually quicker than that. But sometimes I would be so like emotionally and like sensory overload after work that I would literally get into my car. I wouldn't turn music on or anything. Like I would literally drive that entire 45 minutes home in silence, just trying to like
and then
decompress and recollect myself sometimes.
Turn left.
Q says, I suffer with them every day. They don't go away. It's just a constant headache 24/7. What? That is horrible. I'm so sorry to hear that, Q. You know, that right there is a testament to you as a person, though, because I would have never known that had you not told me. Like, you don't come across as somebody who suffers with chronic headache pain. And that's, like, you know, like, you're so positive and full of life, and I would have never in a million years guessed that you suffer from that daily. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. You sure do make the best of it, that's for sure. But you know, that's kind of my motto, though. You got to make lemonade out of lemons. Like, we don't really have a choice. Life's short. You choose to enjoy it, you know? And yeah, that's rough. It's amazing, though, like, because, like, I've noticed, because that's another thing I was thinking, because this headache's been in, like, my back of my neck and stuff, and I've been miserable for 2 days. But a little over a year and a half ago, I had this same thing happen where I had a crink in my neck for over 3 months. Like, I started seeing a chiropractor and everything because I was in chronic, every day, it was just chronic pain, you know? But I realized that after going, like, once you have them every day, like, it just becomes reality, and it's less, I don't know, it's still intense. I don't want to downplay it, but like, I feel like I just got used to it. And now that it's been like a year and a half having it come back, it's like, oh, it's just like intense again, you know? But I feel like once I was dealing with it for 3.5 months, like, it was still intense, but I just feel like, I guess I became more, I don't know what the word I'm trying to find is. I just became more tolerant of it, I guess, because it was every day. And then I went to a chiropractor like several times. That still didn't seem to help. And then I like gave up on that. And it was like another month, and then it just finally resolved itself. I was like, I mean, I was doing heating pads, ice, everything. It just becomes a part of you at that point. Exactly, right? made it, chat. We made it. That didn't go too well. No. Hashtag nailed it. Let's get the hashtag nailed it rolling in the chat, y'all. We got it. Edward coming in with a like. Welcome to the Mr. Bugsy stream, Edward. Y'all, if you're just joining us, feel free to hit those likes, follows. Feel free to join the Mr. Bugsy stream. We got 3 more followers to get to 260. I'm telling you, it seems like yesterday we started, which, I mean, it was kind of yesterday. Yo, Edward coming in with that follow. I appreciate that. Man, he didn't waste any time. As soon as I had said it, he's like, okay, don't mind if I do. Click. I appreciate that, Edward. I appreciate that. From the bottom of my heart, like legitly. I mean, we're like 42 days into this and 258 followers, chat. That's incredible. I can't believe we're 2 away from 260. Insane. Edward, how's your Friday? Welcome to the chat, man. Q coming in with the hashtag nailed it. Yeah. Y'all, it's been a fun ride. It's definitely been fun. I do appreciate everybody's likes, follows, and shares tonight. I hate to cut this right at the end, Edward, right after you followed, but you did just follow, so you'll get the notification when we go live tomorrow and in the future. We were actually just coming up to the end of the stream, so it's not every day that we get somebody to follow like right at the end. So you're like, I mean, you had perfect timing, so that's kind of awesome, man. Welcome. Feel free to drop in that chat and let us know how your Friday is, if you feel like it. But yeah, everyone, I do appreciate everybody's, time every day out of that you take that little bit of time to come in and chat. Q, it was good seeing you as always. Steven says, come on now, get Truckers MP downloaded tonight and let's play. It's more like this morning. It's 1:43. I need to go to bed. If I don't go to bed, my mom's going to yell at me. No, I'm kidding. No, I'll try to get Truckers MP downloaded tomorrow so that I've got it. Q says, love you, Bugsy. See you later today. Yeah. Y'all, if you are just dropping in, feel free to hit those likes. We are getting ready to come to the end, but you can hit that follow button. You will get the notification next time we go live, and then you can come in and join in the chat and everything. But I do appreciate it, everyone, from the bottom of my heart. We know it's that time, but it's never goodbye on the Mr. Bugsy stream. It's always see you next time. Q says, don't forget DBD. I'm going to look that up right now. What's it called? Dead by Daylight? Or, yeah. I'm sure if I Google that, it'll find the perfect spelling. Steven says, I just got it. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to look it up right after I close this down. Sweet. I will look that up and let you know. I'm also going to get the Discord going so that we can get that out there. All that good jazz. So, sweet, chat. Well, I appreciate it. Terrence coming in with the like. Welcome to the Mr. Bugsy stream, Terrence. Appreciate that like. Y'all, we are getting ready to end this, but if you want to hit that follow button, you will get the notification next time we go live. You can come in, hit that little bell icon on your screen right there in the middle. And, yeah, you'll see us next time. But as we always say on the Mr. Bugsy stream, it's never goodbye. It's always see you next time. So in that same old fashion, I'll see you next time, chat. Bye.